The global fandom known as ARMY is once again at the center of a heated debate, this time over ticket prices for the highly anticipated BTS World Tour 2026. As excitement builds for the return of the world's biggest K-pop group, frustration is also rising, with many fans questioning whether the cost of attending the concerts has crossed the line from premium to unreasonable. After years of solo activities and military service commitments, the members of BTS are expected to reunite on stage for a full-scale global tour in 2026. The announcement alone sent social media into a frenzy. Hashtags related to the tour immediately trended worldwide, with fans celebrating what many describe as a once-in-a-generation comeback. However, that celebration quickly turned into controversy. Ticket prices sparked backlash according to early ticket listings circulating online. Prices for the BTS World Tour 2026 reportedly range from approximately 2.4 million Indonesian rupiah, around 150 US dollars, to over 5 million rupiah, more than 300 US dollars, for standard seating. VIP packages and exclusive fan experiences are rumored to exceed those figures significantly. For many ARMY members, particularly students and young fans, these prices feel overwhelming. "I've supported BTS for years," one fan wrote on social media, "but this might be the first time I can't afford to see them live." Another fan commented, "We understand production costs are high, but this feels extreme." The debate quickly spread beyond Indonesia, with fans from Southeast Asia, Europe, and Latin America expressing similar concerns. In several countries, average wages make the ticket cost equivalent to weeks, or even months, of savings. That a global demand phenomenon. To understand the pricing, industry analysts point to one undeniable fact: BTS is not just any group. They are a global phenomenon. Since their debut in 2013 under Big Hit Entertainment, now part of HYB, BTS has grown into one of the most influential music acts in the world. They have topped charts on the Billboard, performed at major award shows, and sold out stadiums worldwide. Their previous tours, including the iconic Love Yourself and Permission to Dance on Stage series, shattered attendance records. Stadiums in cities like Los Angeles, London, and Seoul were filled within minutes of ticket sales opening. With such massive demand, pricing strategies often reflect not only production expenses, but also market forces. Dynamic pricing systems, which adjust ticket costs based on demand, have become increasingly common in the global concert industry. Still, fans argue that high demand should not justify pricing that excludes loyal supporters. Production costs versus fan accessibility. Large-scale tours in 2026 are vastly different from those in 2018 or 2019. Inflation, rising logistics costs, advanced stage technology, and global transportation expenses have significantly increased. Modern BTS concerts are known for their breathtaking production value. Massive LED screens, complex choreography, pyrotechnics, live bands, elaborate stage extensions, and synchronized light shows powered by army bombs. Transporting this level of production across continents requires hundreds of staff members, cargo planes, and months of planning. Industry experts estimate that stadium-level tours can cost tens of millions of dollars before a single ticket is sold. However, critics counter that BTS and HYB are among the most financially successful entities in the entertainment world. They argue that with such global revenue streams, from albums, streaming, endorsements, and merchandise, ticket pricing could be adjusted to better accommodate fans in developing markets. Social media divided. Interestingly, not all fans are upset. Some ARMY members defend the pricing, saying that BTS concerts are premium experiences worth every dollar. They are global superstars. "Of course the tickets will be expensive," one fan wrote. "You're paying for a world-class show." Others point out that compared to Western pop stars performing in stadiums, the prices are not dramatically higher, and sometimes even comparable. But the emotional core of the backlash remains consistent. ARMY has always prided itself on a deep, personal connection with BTS. The group frequently emphasizes messages of comfort, youth empowerment, and unity. When fans feel financially excluded, it clashes with that sense of closeness. Memories of past tours during the Love Yourself, Speak Yourself tour, BTS made history by performing at Wembley Stadium in the UK, a milestone for any artist, let alone a Korean group. Fans sang along to every word, creating unforgettable moments that still circulate online today. Similarly, the permission to dance on stage concerts in Los Angeles and Las Vegas brought hundreds of thousands of fans together after the pandemic era, offering hope and celebration during uncertain times. For many, attending a BTS concert is more than entertainment. It is emotional healing, community bonding, and a dream years in the making. That emotional value is precisely why ticket pricing feels so personal. Economic realities in Southeast Asia and Indonesia, where BTS has an enormous fan base, the reported price range of 2.4 to 5 million rupiah represents a significant financial commitment. For students or young workers earning minimum wage, that amount could cover essential living expenses. Some fans have already begun organizing group savings plans. Others are preparing to sell merchandise collections or take part-time jobs to secure tickets. Yet many question whether devotion should require financial strain. Scalpers and resale market fears. Another concern circulating among ARMY is the potential impact of scalpers and resale platforms. High initial ticket prices may discourage some fans, but they do not necessarily prevent resellers from buying large quantities and listing them at even higher prices. In past tours, resale tickets sometimes reached double or triple their original value. Fans are urging organizers to implement strict anti-scalping measures, such as verified fan systems and ticket purchase limits. HYBE's silence as of now. HYBE has not released a detailed statement specifically addressing the criticism over pricing. Official announcements have focused primarily on tour dates, venues, and pre-sale registration procedures. Industry observers expect further clarification once official ticketing partners confirm final pricing structures in each country. Transparency, many argue, will be key to calming the situation. The bigger picture, the cost of global stardom. BTS' rise to global fame has transformed the K-pop industry. They have broken cultural barriers, addressed the United Nations, and reshaped perceptions of Asian artists in Western markets. With that level of influence comes enormous operational scale. Stadium tours require security coordination, insurance coverage, digital infrastructure, marketing campaigns, and compliance with international regulations. From a business perspective, pricing may reflect the true scale of the operation. From a fan perspective, it still hurts. Emotional reactions across platforms. On TikTok, fans share tearful reactions. On X, formerly Twitter, debates trend daily. On Instagram, comments range from supportive to critical. Some ARMY members remind others that no one is obligated to attend. Streaming music and supporting from home are equally meaningful. Others insist that live concerts are irreplaceable experiences that define fandom culture. The phrase, "we waited years for this," appears repeatedly across posts. Will prices change? Historically, large-scale tours rarely reduce ticket prices after public criticism, especially when demand remains extremely high. However, some promoters offer additional seating categories, limited view options, or installment payment systems in certain markets to improve accessibility. Whether such measures will be introduced for BTS World Tour 2026 remains to be seen. A test of loyalty or a reflection of reality. Ultimately, the controversy highlights a tension that exists across the global music industry. Balancing commercial success with fan inclusivity, BTS built their reputation on authenticity and emotional connection. ARMY built its strength on unwavering support. Now, both sides face the reality of global economics. For some fans, the ticket price is a painful barrier. For others, it is an understandable cost for witnessing history. The conclusion: the BTS World Tour 2026 is shaping up to be one of the biggest musical events of the decade. Stadiums are expected to sell out within minutes. Headlines will celebrate new records. Yet behind the numbers lies a more complicated story, one of devotion, sacrifice, and the evolving relationship between artists and their fans. Are ARMY truly disappointed? Yes, some are. Are others still ready to fight for a seat in the stadium? Absolutely. As 2026 approaches, one thing is certain. Whether cheering inside the arena or supporting from afar, ARMY's love for BTS remains powerful, and in the end, that bond may matter more than any price tag.